with a good one here between the Tennessee Titans and the Detroit Lions. It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
On the jump.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. This defense for the Titans, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
Yeah, they only allowed 13 points, and you can poll all 32 coaches, and I guarantee you they'd say, we'll take that every single week. But let me think about that for a second. Maybe there'd be one contrarian that would say, give me 10.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. He's got this to Williams, complete. A big play there on the catch. And even 70 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. First and 10 now. Willis and the Titans at their 25-yard line.
19-7, 19-7. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak, and what's working in their favor, the winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Henry. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
Here we go, check.
Play action. Here's Willis. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw, here's Willis. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
Ready?
Off the option, here's Henry. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They keep it with Henry on first down. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
On second down, here's Henry. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Willis on the sneak, and he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Malik Willis scoring on the sneak from a yard out, and the Titans are an extra point away from drawing level. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. We'll see a return here from the end zone.
The Lions take over first and 10. They're on the 17-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. You know, I'm thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles. For years we've heard the talk, why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite well, where you could move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day. But you're exactly right. I am a traditionalist. I really don't want Detroit and Dallas to give up those slots. I like the fact that we watch them each and every year. But what I really like is that the league added a third game in 2006. And usually it's division rivals, but that's the third one of the day, and it caps off a great day of football.
So a change of possession here on the punt, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Second down, Willis looks to throw here. A check down here for Henry. And he goes out right around the 39. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Third down, it's Willis. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Henry up the middle. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From just shy of midfield, Willis. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Off the option, here's Henry. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Ready, set.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Second down, here's Willis. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On 3rd down, it's Willis. That'll be caught. Rager with it. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He's going to have the 1st down and more than that. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception. And that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Play fake. Here's Willis. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Willis with another keeper. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Santos' kick is up and through, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
19 Lions. Drop 50, drop 50. Go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up the first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this: I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and he'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 3. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
19 Tiger.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
60 Bison.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. This will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinals. 60 Maverick. Go, Reed, go.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. T. Higgins. As the first half is winding down. And the Lions have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From the 10. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Let's go now.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Looking to throw again on second down. Willis hauled in over the middle by Rager. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
First down, Titans.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
19 strikes, 19 strikes.
Last play of the half, Willis. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. So we're at halftime here in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. With all that's been thrown down, they want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Here's Willis now off the play fake. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
Off the option, here's Henry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
To throw, here's Willis. And he's got his big tight end here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now Willis on 1st and 10. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Off the option, here's Henry. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 59 yards on the ground for him so far.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now Willis. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Fourth down, Willis. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he's got room. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown. Now the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Second down, they go again with Henry. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Willis on 3rd and 1. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. First and 10, Willis. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Play action, Willis. A throw on the money to Rager. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 34-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. First and 10, it's Willis. That'll be caught. It's Rager. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, it's Willis to throw it. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, They're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Henry out of the pistol. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Willis on 3rd and goal. That's caught at the 2. And it's a Titans touchdown. Corey Blasingame, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Willis will try and throw for this. Flush to his right. Incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
2nd and 5. No, bottled up.
You need that. You need that. You need that.
Up by the Titans. And they're going to set up
That's
shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. But
Look at cheese.
for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Now we'll throw here to his running back. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 79 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, Parker, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry. His 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Titans have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a one-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and take it.
The Lions take over first down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be taken down.
I would love to see the replay of that.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
There you go.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he's
chewing the clock, Lee.
Gain of 1, not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
See, I see you chewing clock.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game.
Just, what you mean don't do that, nigga? You don't do that. The fuck?
The battle in the trenches.
You press the goddamn button.
Right now, this is 3rd and inches. Slot man moves right. On third down, here comes Swift. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
I wouldn't expect this from you.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on first and 10. Back to throw. And
thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good look, Lee. Good looking out, Slim.
So far this season, and add another feather in the
what Craig Robinson say on motherfucking Pineapple Express? Dinner gonna be cold for you tonight, asshole.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over.
Hey, Shay, you see how I talked them into doing some dumb shit, right?
this. He'll look to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Come on, you gotta grab that.
Bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion.
Man, I threw a half pass, bro. Relax. Your man ain't that athletic.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances of trying to win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Willis to throw.
Yes, sir.
And this time he's got the hook.
Good shit, Chicky.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Inside handoff.
Nah, Derrick Henry. Nah, Derrick Henry. Nah, Derrick Henry. All right, bro. Good game. That's crazy as shit, bro. That's crazy as shit, bro. What are the fucking chances of that?
Taking care of the football, taking time off the clock.
What the fuck they put in this patch update, bro?
But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. They will run straight ahead with Swift.
What the fuck they put in this patch update, bro?
Back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll. But
I can't even say nothing about it, bro. I ain't gonna bitch or complain. I ain't gonna do nothing, bro.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. One more time with Swift. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice run there as he picks up.
I don't see Swift going no type of roster right now. This nigga got fucking. This nigga ain't fumbled in like 3 seasons, bro. He fumbled on Thanksgiving. This nigga fumbled on Thanksgiving.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go.
Hold on, League.
And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Lions are going to win this game.
Well, we all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done. A narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished